Hello everyone, my name is Jack Armstrong, and if you follow my channel on YouTube, you know that I always have a project going on. So things like building boats or fish feeders or deer feeders or just something fun to use in the outdoors. And I want to tell you today about another project that I've been working on. I haven't been videoing it because that'd be kind of weird, because this project is one in which I wrote a book. So I wrote a book. It's a kid's chapter book, and it's easy to read. And it's going to have a huge impact because it teaches quality character traits while doing it in a way that is like, it's got some mystery to it and some adventure to it. There's some sports stories in there. It teaches things like kindness and friendship and forgiveness. You know, just good things that our kids need to know about that they don't get other places. You know, we started reading books with our kids, like outdoor books. So we found these are like Kevin Lovegreen, and he writes the Lucky Luke series. These are awesome. Like, this is where we started years ago. My boys, I've got 3 boys, and they all love to read, or they love to be read to. So we read like a chapter a night, every night at bedtime. And these books are awesome. Lucky Luke, Kevin Lovegreen. But he only wrote so many. So once we finished all of these series, we moved to another one, which is Lane Walker. And Lane Walker writes a series of books like Hometown Hunters. He writes one about fishermen, and he writes some sports books, and they're all phenomenal. Like, if you haven't read Lucky Luke and if you haven't read Lane Walker, like, you need to go get them. They're awesome kids chapter books. But we ran out of Lane Walker books, and he's only written so many. I hope he writes more. They're really good. But my kids were like, "Daddy, tell us a story." We ran out of books to read, so tell us a story. So I started telling stories. And then they're like, "You should make a book out of this." And I thought, man, that's just more effort. That's more time. I don't have time to do that. But then I thought, well, it wouldn't take that much more time to do it. So I started writing down these things. And all of these stories are adventures that I've had in my life. And then I kind of embellish them maybe just a little bit here and there to make them more fun and exciting and adventurous. And add some mystery in there as well. But they're all really fun, exciting stories that teach quality things. So the first book that I've written is called In the Marsh. I'm not going to tell you what all happens, but I will tell you that there's a couple of kids whose dad lets them go hunting for the first time. They set a goal. They may or may not reach the goal because they got a lot of other things coming up in their lives, and they run into some trouble while they're out there on their own. So if you want to see how the story goes, like, just make sure you buy it on Amazon and write a review, an honest review. Okay, put honest reviews. 5 stars are the best. But you know, just follow along and enjoy it and read it as a family, because there are things that will be good. So yeah, that's my latest project, and I think you'll like it. I've had a lot of reviews, like just letting people read it already, that have been good. So go buy it, go read it, and let me know what you think.